right, so we're joined by Cal State Fullerton women's water polo head coach Kyle Witt following the opening round of the 2026 Big West Women's Water Polo Championship. So, Coach Witt, if you can, please provide us with the opening statement about that game.
I think I'm really proud of how our team rebounded during that game. We didn't come out very well. Definitely lost the first half, and second half, only lost that really 5-4. And I would argue it's a pretty dominant half we put up there. So I'm really proud of what we did in that second half there. But our team's been resilient all year, so that doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me their mental and physical toughness. The ball did not bounce our way. A lot of mistakes, and also it's a really good Long Beach team we just played. I think they're 6th in the country or some ranking like that. So disappointed we lost, disappointed the season's over, but I also respect our opponent and how much talent they have, and also the effort we put forward today.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach. We appreciate that. So in this year, out of the program's first 4 years, this is the first winning record within that time frame. So if you can, please just talk about the progress and the process that everything has gone into heading up into the season, please.
It's hard to think of this program as anything other than kind of 4 years old. And anyone that has kids knows what they expect out of their 4-year-old. They just kind of are hopeful that they don't wander out the front door. And I've been really proud of what we've done here in year 4. I've been really happy with the effort we've put in this year to win the most games we've ever won, guarantee a record above 500. I'm really happy with those accomplishments. We set forth to have that goal way back in September when we just started, and we've accomplished that. So this team really did great this whole year, and they just got bit by the injury bug, unlike any team I've ever seen in my 20 years of head coaching. It's been real tough this year with that, and they figured it out. It took some time, but they figured out how to win. They figured out their new roles. They adjusted to new ones as people came back from an illness or from an injury. This was our first game all season here at Conference Championships where we had the entire roster since opening weekend back in January. So it's been a long season of us having to kind of fill in different roles and different jobs. So I'm really proud of the work we've done this whole year. So I'm really proud to be a Titan today.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you so much for that. So with that being said, 4 years in the program, you have had a pretty strong senior class. So if you can, please just touch upon the senior class a little bit, maybe a little bit specifically on Hernandez, Von Shear, maybe some of the other seniors that you have on this team.
Sure. I think we're graduating 6 seniors. I don't want to leave anybody off, but I think we're graduating 6 this year. 3 of them are 4-year team members, which means they were here when we had about 2 months to get the program together. And those 3, it's really sad to see them go. But I've also seen the growth and development, not just as water polo players as they get more talented and get better fundamentals, but just as they just put time into getting to know each other better and proof they can handle so much more than they ever thought possible. They take risks now. They engage more on campus, so they've really opened up. And to see those, not only those 3 seniors, but the other 3 as well, all 6 of them take that step, has been great. Destiny's been with our program for 3 years, just like Gabby's been with our program for 4, and Stephanie for 4, and Destiny for 4. Excuse me. The final one was Mika for 4. Apologize, Mika. But again, I'm really proud of what those guys have done. We have a couple of JC kids in Bella, Kendall, and Delaney that have been here for 2 as well. So I'm just really happy for that group. Destiny's just led our team in goals for I think 2 years, if not 3. And again, to lead a Division I team in goals, it's not just a stat. It doesn't just happen. You've got to really have that mentality, and she does. She's had it every time, and she showed it today. She put in a few goals today. Of course she did. But just scoring isn't just volume in our program. You have to take the right shot, and she's so unselfish all year, so I've been really proud of her. And Mika, to develop into a 2-meter defender, that's the hardest position we have in water polo. You got to guard the other team's best player. You got to be able to take a punch and give a punch without getting caught by the ref. So her mental and physical toughness as she's grown through this has been phenomenal. So I'm really proud of those 2 especially.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you so much for that. And finally, I know we talked about some of the upperclassmen and things of that nature, but you have some pretty impactful freshmen this season, so including Sophia, the Bottom sisters, and also Kenzie. So if you can, maybe just talk about your freshman class this year and kind of the improvements that they had to help the season help the program really propel this year.
Absolutely. So I think this year we graduate those 6 or 7 seniors. We have 2 juniors, maybe 3 juniors, and then everyone else is an underclassman. Most of them are freshmen and sophomores. So we do bring back so so much. Now, that doesn't guarantee anything. Not like bringing back starters means anything in this day and age. But again, we bring back so many players that have had such a big impact on our program. I'm really excited for that group. And for our freshmen to get that many minutes this year with this many victories in this tough of a situation, they're ready for next year already. I think their mental toughness has been phenomenal. And that's the hardest thing about Division I. You got to learn how to recover. You got to learn how to get better. And I'm really happy that these guys showed up every day to work hard this year, and the future's bright in this program. So I can't wait for those guys to overturn next year.
Yeah, thank you so much, Coach. I really appreciate it.